Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another, I don't want to say apartment build, but it is technically an apartment build, but it's also part of a bigger build where I built an entire apartment building. And we're going through and furnishing the apartments in these separate little videos. I've already done one where I focused on the Casanova cave kit that we got like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And now we're working on one that's kind of themed and focused around the Comfy Gamer kit that we also got at the same time that we got the Casanova cave one. And we're also going to be furnishing another apartment in this video. We're going to be furnishing, obviously, you know, the Comfy Gamer styled one. But we're also going to be furnishing a slightly bigger family apartment as well. So I mentioned this in the first video in this kind of like mini series, I guess I'm gonna call it, where I said that I built 4 apartments. 3 of them are furnished and themed around the 3 kits that we got, and then the other one is basically just a catch-all, colorful, family style apartment. So yeah, we're going to be doing that one, and then obviously, you know, the Comfy Gamer one. I had to start off, so this was actually the first apartment that I furnished in the whole building, even though it's not the first one that I'm sharing. But this was actually the first one that I worked on and furnished, because I built the entire apartment around this idea that I had for the office. So originally this apartment was going to be a 2-bedroom apartment, and then, you know, we got the kits and I decided, you know what, I'm not going to make this 2-bedroom. It's going to be 1 bedroom and one very done up, cutesy, fun office. Because we got, obviously, you know, the Comfy Gamer kit, and it's all basically themed around content creators and, you know, content creators' offices and, you know, where we record and everything like that, because it was built in, not built, but like created in collaboration with little 𝘕𝘖𝘕, who obviously is a content creator and a simmer and just overall amazing person. So yeah, obviously, you know, I had to build an entire apartment, or like furnish an entire apartment around this kit, because it is probably my favorite kit that we have gotten so far. And we've gotten a lot of kits in the past couple of years, obviously. So yeah, this honestly, from, you know, the furniture that we got, and even, you know, the clutter, and there's just so many things in it that I'm going to be using literally everywhere. And the fact that we got those retro Sims game posters with like the Sims Medieval, Sims 2 posters, there's even like Sims 3 posters, and even, you know, Sims 1, like original Sims 1 posters, and there's also like My Sims stuff and everything like that. The fact that we got those posters, when I saw pictures of them, I actually let out a squeal, because it makes me so happy. I mean, games, if you guys have been around on the channel for a while, you know that I am obsessed with the Sims Medieval and the Sims Castaways. Now, I don't think we got a Castaway poster. I don't think, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a couple of days since I built this. But we did obviously get a Sims Medieval poster, and to this day, it is still probably my favorite Sims spin-off, along with Castaways. But Medieval is just one that I feel like I keep coming back to. Probably because I find it difficult to get Castaways working on my PC, whereas Medieval is a lot easier to get working. But yeah, I still go back to it. I still play it. I don't even play The Sims 3 anymore at all, really. I've installed it like a couple of years ago, and I played it for a while, and then I uninstalled it and just never touched it again. But I still go back to Medieval. It is one of my favorite Sims games ever. I absolutely love that we now have a poster of it in the game, and I'm going to be using it everywhere. But yeah, so as you guys will have already seen, we have finished the office. That was, like I said, literally the first thing that I furnished in this whole apartment building was that office. So we finished the office, and then I kind of tried to make the rest of this apartment match the style of the office. So very pastel, very light, bright. And this was also where I kind of figured out, you know, what counters I wanted to use, what kitchen appliances I wanted to use, because I knew that whatever I ended up using in this apartment is what I was going to carry through to all of the other apartments as well. So I tried to make sure that the kitchen counters that I chose would be versatile enough so that I could use them in the other apartments and like theme them differently without having to use completely different counters, if that makes sense. Same with the cabinets and things like that, so I tried to make them match as best as I could. Same with the ceiling lights as well, those dangling ceiling lights. I believe they're from, I think they're from the 𝘕𝘂𝘕 kit that we got a while back, I think. But yeah, I really love those pendant lights, so I used them in all of the apartments. And I tried to use those things, you know, spread them out over all of the apartments to make them feel a little bit more cohesive, and like, you know, this whole apartment building obviously was built at the same time, so all of those things like counters and cabinets would have gone in at the same time. So they all match. But as for like the flooring, I use the same flooring in all of the apartments, but for the wallpapers I did go a little bit crazy, and I did, you know, I themed all of the apartments. Okay, so all of them have like different colored walls, they have accent walls, they have, some of them have wallpaper in some of the bedrooms, some of them have patterns painted on them. Obviously this office has that hexagonal, I think that's, is that a hexagon or an octagon? I think that's an octagon. Yeah, I think it has 8 sides. But anyway, it has that like tile, like beehive shaped tile in the kitchen, and in the office as like, you know, accent walls or backsplashes or whatever. I have those. I have, you know, blue and pink walls in this apartment, and it's very much not something that you would picture maybe finding in a rental. But, you know, maybe the Sims that live in this apartment building, maybe they all actually own their apartment, so it's more like a condo rather than an apartment. But in any case, or maybe, you know, the landlord just doesn't care if they paint their apartments and personalize them, as long as they paint them all white again when they move out one day. But yeah, either way, I did go a little bit overboard with the colors and theming in all of these, and I really like the way it turned out. That candle, by the way, you will have just seen me put it on the coffee table. That candle, the 3-wick candle, is one that I'm going to be using in every single build for the rest of time. That candle actually comes with the Comfy Gamer kit, and yeah, I will be using it everywhere in every build for the rest of forever, because it is now my new favorite candle. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm a sucker for good candles, both in real life and in the game. So whenever we get a new one that's like versatile and like looks really good, I am all over that. Like, I love it so much. So yeah, I almost forgot to mention this, but I also made this apartment cat friendly. I thought the sim that lives here might have a cat, so I ended up putting a cat tree out on the little front balcony. This apartment actually only has 1 balcony, whereas all of the other apartments actually have at least 2 balconies. So yeah, this one just has 1. But it has a little cat tree out on the front balcony. We have the litter box, unfortunately, is in the bedroom rather than in the bathroom. I would have liked to put it in the bathroom, but there was just no space. So it's in the bedroom. All of the like apartments as well, they all work. By the way, I did playtest all of them before I uploaded it. They all work. Your Sims can get everywhere and access everything, all of that stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, this apartment is cat friendly. We have some toys, we have the litter box, food bowls, all of that stuff that you would obviously need, and we're just putting the few finishing touches on it, finishing off the bedroom, and then we are going to be starting off with the family apartment as well. So like I said, the family apartment is a little bit bigger. It's actually on the 2nd floor. This one is on the 1st floor. It's the only apartment on the 1st floor. But the family apartment is actually on the 2nd floor, which is the same floor that has the Casanova cave apartment that we did. I believe I uploaded it last week, I think on Sunday, if I'm remembering right. But yeah, I have already uploaded that one, so I will leave it linked on the screen and all of that stuff. But yeah, so the family apartment, like I said, is a little bit bigger. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And I believe I furnished it for a couple of parents and I believe a child. I want to say a child. It might have been, yeah, I think it was a child, if I'm remembering right, because I think the last one that I did was for a teenager. So yeah, I think it might have been for a child. It's either for a child or a teenager. I'm not sure. Can't remember. We'll see as we go along, I guess. But yeah, so obviously, you know, this build isn't pack restricted. It's not just, you know, base game and the new kits. I am using a bunch of other packs. I'm using a lot of the 𝘰𝘂𝘕 items. I use this opportunity as the perfect excuse to use my favorite couches from the 𝘰𝘂𝘕 kit as well. So I use them again in this apartment. I tried to use couches in the other apartments that obviously either came with the kits, like the Casanova one and the Secret Sanctuary one. They actually both came with 3-seater couches, so I used those in their respective apartments. But for the gamer one, I just used one that I thought fit in with the vibe of the place. And for this one, obviously this one wasn't supposed to be themed around one of the 3 kits, so I kind of, I guess, if you had to pick a theme, it would probably be themed around the 𝘰𝘂𝘕 kit. So many C's. I'm getting all of my words mixed up. I'm also recording this at like 12:30 at night, which I haven't recorded a voiceover this late in a while. It's been a while since I've recorded this late. But honestly, the past couple of days have been obnoxiously hot, and I have been slowly dying here in my room, where I am on the 2nd floor, and it's kind of like I have like a sloping roof, so there's no like open. Anyway, the insulation in here is basically, it's hot. It gets really, really hot. It gets a lot of sun. It gets hot as hell in my room, pardon my French. But yeah, so along with not like having all that, like I have windows that I can open, but there hasn't been a lot of wind. So, and when it is windy, the windows keep like shutting themselves, so I can't have them open. And then today and yesterday there hasn't been any wind, which means that it is just humid. Like, it is so freaking humid, you guys don't understand. I actually uploaded a picture of our weather to Blue Sky and Twitter yesterday, I believe, and it was like 9:30 p.m. and the humidity was like 93%, so I was dying. And it's so hot. I can deal with the heat okay if I have to, but the humidity just does me in completely. And even, you know, obviously when I have my PC on, it also generates heat, so, you know, it's hot. And normally I'm okay if I have my fan on, because my fan is like right next to me. But when I'm recording, obviously I can't have my fan on, because you would hear it in the voiceover and it would be very annoying. So I have to record with it off, which means I have to turn it off, which means I am dying. So yeah, that is a very long-winded explanation for why I'm recording at like 12:30 in the morning. It's because it is actually cool enough at the moment for me to do it without having my fan on and feeling like I'm melting. So yeah, there we have that. So yeah, I am very rambly apparently. I guess this is what happens when I record at like 12 o'clock in the morning. It's not going well, is it? Really, it really isn't. But yeah, so getting back to this apartment, we finished the living room, we finished the dining room, we have the kitchen all done. I tried putting a desk in that little corner over there, but I decided against it and just ended up going with a laptop on the counter. I figured that was a little bit more realistic, so I ended up doing that. And then we have a little painting corner in there instead. So obviously, you know, you can feel free to delete the easel and put a desk there. It does work perfectly fine if you have a one-tile desk and then a desk chair as well, and it still works. Sims can still get around it and use the desk, get to the kitchen, all of that stuff. But I just thought, you know, it felt a little bit too cramped for me when I did that, so I decided against it and just went with an easel and a laptop. So yeah, we have that. And this apartment does have 2 balconies. So the one at the front off of the kitchen is actually where I put the grill, and as well as a little table with one of those like drinks things on it that your Sims can like make iced tea in and stuff like that. And yeah, I am changing the wallpapers in this apartment, or like the wall colors, I guess I should say. It's a little bit more subtle than the other ones. This one is just, you know, white and like a light greenish blue color. And then we have another balcony off of both of the bedrooms. So both of the bedrooms have access to the back balcony, which is a little bit bigger. That is actually where I can't remember what I put out there, if I'm being completely honest. I think I put a chess table, I think might have been one of the things that I put out there. And then I can't actually remember. We'll have to see as we go, because I can remember what I put on the third and final apartment balcony, but I can't remember what I put on this one. So that's just great. But yeah, so here we have the main bedroom for the parents, obviously double bed. I do have laundry baskets in all of the apartments, at least one of them. Like, I have at least one laundry basket in each apartment, because I do have a laundry room at the, like, on the first floor. That's like a communal laundry room, so your Sims can do their laundry if they want to. And I did try and put a TV in all of the parents' bedrooms. I actually put one obviously in the gamer's bedroom as well. But I did that on purpose, just because I thought, you know, maybe if these parents, they have their kid, maybe their kid is watching something in the living room, or they just want to lay in bed and watch something, then they can. Gamer, on the other hand, obviously they would probably just enjoy watching stuff from bed, or maybe like playing games while they're in bed. So I did that. Oh yeah, okay, so this bedroom was for a kid. So yeah, I do put some toys in here, obviously. A little fun bed, you know. I try to embrace the whole colorful apartment vibes in their bedroom. It's a little bit more colorful than the rest of the apartment, but I felt like it made sense for a child. But I'm also using that cute little alarm clock that came with the Comfy Gamer kit in here as well, which I absolutely love. You can actually set that and it works like an actual alarm clock. So that's really, really fun. And I had a lot of fun with this apartment, and I'm actually using wallpapers in the kids' bedroom that are from the, I can't remember what the pastel one, the something pastel pop, the pastel pop kit that was actually made in collaboration with Plumbella. So I'm actually using wallpapers from that. So I have like a fun pink and purple wall, and then I have one that's all like, you know, I almost said mushrooms. That's not a mushroom, that's a strawberry. It's all like strawberries and flowers and things like that, and then just a bunch of colorful posters and artwork and things like that. And then the last thing that we're going to be doing is finishing off the balcony and then the bathroom as well, because I did actually include the bathroom in all of these builds. You should be so proud of me. Normally I cut out bathrooms out of my speed builds, but I included them because they're all very basic and look exactly the same. So yeah, you're welcome. You get to see me furnishing the same bathroom like 4 times. But yeah, so with all of that said, you guys, we're basically done with this apartment. And we're gonna go on ahead and jump on into the game, and I'm going to be giving you a better look at these 2 apartments, and also showing you, you know, the first floor and the communal spaces, all of that stuff, just in case you didn't watch my video last week where I went over the exterior in like more detail. I will leave it linked, and you can also see the Casanova apartment, the Casanova cave apartment, which I absolutely love the way that turned out. But yeah, with all of that said, let's go on ahead and jump on into the game and take a look at this apartment, or these apartments. Okay, so here we have the finished apartment building. So yeah, this is just a quick little overview of the outside. I went into more detail with it in the previous video that I did, where I actually built the outside. But yeah, you guys can also see a little sneak peek at the final apartment up there. But let's go down to the first floor, because this is actually, like I said, where the gamer apartment is. So obviously they have their little balcony with a little cat box tree thingy over there for the cat. And yeah, this is the only apartment on the first floor. But you walk in and you have obviously the living room space. We have a big bookshelf. We have, you know, the sofa and the, you know, the living room space. We have some cute poofs in here as well that fit with the kind of like cutesy vibe of the apartment. We have a little like entertainment console, TV. Like I said, I tried to go very colorful and pastel with this one. So I have some matching artwork on the wall, some more like vintage Sims prints, or like retro, I guess, Sims prints. We have the kitchen that is very colorful and I absolutely love it. I went for kind of like a light blue for these counters. Very different from the Casanova cave, you know, apartment that I did, where I went for dark counters. but it's still the same counters. So even though I'm using different swatches, I'm still using the exact same counters and cabinets for all of the apartments, just in different swatches. So this one obviously is a little bit more yellow and blue. But yeah, we have the kitchen, we have the little coffee corner for them. I did playtest this, like where I sized down some bar height tables and like hid them underneath this like big, you know, not oversized but upsized shelf, and it all works perfectly fine. Your Sims can sit there and, you know, eat and everything like that. We have trash can, food for the cat, some more artwork, some more like Sims artwork. And then the first door that you actually have is the office space. That is my favorite room in probably this entire apartment building. But yeah, we have the little like desk area all cluttered up, you know, with all of the new clutter items from the Comfy Gamer kit. And then we have the little like back, I guess this would be like their background if they're like streaming or videos or something. This would be like their background, which I absolutely love. So yeah, we have the cube bookshelf thing with some items in it. We have a little camera and some Polaroids, books, some leaning prints, like artwork prints. These are actually supposed to snap to the wall, but I used the tool mod to rotate them a little bit so they look like they're leaning against the wall, which I love. We have a little LED light and, you know, some plants, a little cow plant, hanging plant, which is so cute. And then that's the whole like office. It's not super big or anything like that, but I absolutely love it. We also have the bathroom, obviously very plain, very simple bathroom. And then we have the main bedroom as well, very plain, very like, you know, function, not, you know, form over, not form over function, function over form, I guess you would say. But they do have another TV in the bedroom. They also have a game console so they can lie in bed and play video games. But yeah, we have the bed, we have the cat litter box, unfortunately, we have, you know, laundry basket, everything like that. All of the apartments also have built-in closets as well. So yeah, they have their closet. And that is basically the entire first floor gamer apartment. So yeah, here's a little floor plan overview of it. But then when you go upstairs, you have the next apartment that we did, which is the family apartment. So up here, you go through the door, you walk into the dining room space. And then around the corner, we actually have this big wall of bookshelves and the living room. So I use the Cozy Kitsch kit items, like not wallpaper. What am I saying? My brain is all over the place, you guys. The couches, I use that, which is just an excuse to use my favorite couches. Basically, I love them. But yeah, they have their entertainment console. They have, you know, some game controllers, game console, all of that stuff that you would expect to find. So yeah, we have the living room, we have the dining room, and then we also have the open plan kitchen. So yeah, this one is a little bit more plain. It's a little bit more neutral in the counters, but there is quite a lot of color in other parts of the apartment. So we have a lot of blues, some oranges, we have this like peachy color, and it's still very bright and fun and colorful, and I don't know, I love it. So yeah, we have the little kitchen over here, and we also have, like I said, their front balcony where they have their grill and a little pitcher for making like iced teas and stuff, and a little table. And then we have the bathroom over here, which again, very plain, just bathroom. It's nothing special. But we do have the main bedroom over here. They do have their own TV, like I said in the voiceover, and walk-in closet, all of that stuff. Just a nice plain, basically like parents' bedroom. And then next door to that, we have the kids' bedroom, which is where a lot of the color is. So there's a lot of different colors in this bedroom, but I absolutely love the way it turned out. I love the like My Sims and My Sims Kingdom, like, you know, I think it's My Sims Kingdom, like posters on the walls, and this is just, it's so cool. I love it so much. I love all of the colors and different patterns, and it's very childlike to me in like the best way. So I love this. I love the way this like bedroom turned out. And then on the balcony, we just have a chess table and a little tea set. That's what I put out here, a tea set and a little place to sit down and chat. So it's not super special, but you know, there is something to do on the balcony. But yeah, here's a little overview of this apartment floor plan as well, in case you guys wanted to see that. But yeah, that is basically this entire build, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and stick around. Turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I did receive all 3 of these kits. I received all 3 of the codes for them from the EA Creator Network. So a huge thank you to EA for that. I really do appreciate that a lot. And as I'm recording this, I actually just saw that we're going to be getting 2 new kits at the end of the month. So I feel like they're bringing out these kits like really fast. I still have to share the final apartment build for this apartment, for the Secret Sanctuary kit. So keep your eyes out. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to get that out probably either like on Sunday or on Monday or something like that. I'm going to try and not like wait too long before I record that one. But yeah, hopefully it'll be out in the next couple of days. And speaking of the next couple of days, I also wanted to mention that the Sims are actually running a huge promotion right now, like a huge sale actually, over on the EA app, because they do have their 25th birthday coming up, the Sims franchise. And because of that, there's a bunch of packs on like discount, and like they have, some of them are like up to 50% off. It's huge, like it's a huge sale. A lot of the like expansion packs are on sale, and they have like big sales on them, like I said, like 50%, 30%. I know Life and Death is actually on sale for the first time since it came out, and it's actually on sale for like I think 25% off. So that is huge. If you're still missing some of the packs, then definitely go ahead and check those out. I don't think any of the kits are on sale, but they never go on sale. So yeah, just a heads up on that. But if you're still missing any of the stuff packs or game packs or expansion packs, definitely go ahead and check out the EA app. And if you do end up buying any of them, then you can use my code Chrissie, which is on the screen. I will have had it on the screen before in this video as well. And if you use that code when you check out, I actually receive a percentage of the sale. And I actually found out today that during this promotion, during the sale period, I'm actually going to be receiving 7% of the sale instead of 5% of the sale, because, you know, everything is on sale. So yeah, that is actually great. So I actually receive a little bit more if you end up using my code. This sale is running from the 23rd. So the 23rd is, or was, yesterday. It's already 1 AM. So yeah, it started on the 23rd and it is running until I believe the 10th of February. So yeah, definitely go on ahead and check that out if you're still missing any of the packs. Again, huge thank you to EA for giving me these codes for these kits and allowing me to be part of the Creator Network and the Support a Creator program as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, a huge thank you to my channel members as well for all of your guys' support. You will have seen this video earlier than everyone else, and if you want to find out how to become a channel member, check out the join button next to the subscribe button or the link in the description. Channel members get a bunch of different perks, including their name in my videos. They get early access to videos and, like, you know, early access to my save file, things like that, early access to tray files. But this build is up on the gallery already if you want to go on ahead and download it. The entire thing all finished. And yeah, tray files will be up for channel members, and they'll be up 3 weeks after the final video goes out for everyone else. But with all of that said, that was a very long outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I will talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.